Hello and welcome to We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast. My name is James, and we are here with most of the panel. Things may look a little differently because we're using a different software for this call because our main guy Jason isn't here today, but we are making it do. So as I said, my name is James, and the panelists that we have here are Cheska. Cheska, say hi.
Hi, wait, hold on.
Okay.
What's up?
I changed filters.
Oh my god. To all of our Spotify list and auditory listeners, we're currently on Zoom and Jessica's having fun with
These
all
filters
the
are so
Zoom
much fun.
filters.
I love it.
Yeah. So we are on Zoom for the first time, which is great. But of course, we do have another panelist here. Say hello to everyone, Tim.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hope y'all are having a great day, night, or whatever time you're listening to us at. Yeah.
All right. And just before we get into the actual content of We the Panel, Boys and Girls Next Door, episode 18, titled Declaration of Love, this is a quick reminder that We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast, can be found wherever you can find podcasts. You can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Anchor, you can find it basically everywhere else except for Apple Podcasts, which I'm working on. It'll happen eventually, I hope.
Sorry, Apple Podcast user.
A lie.
See, and this is why Android's better, guys.
Hey, don't get into this debate right now.
Debatable. But yeah, you can find us on Spotify at We the Panel, and you can find us on Anchor at anchor.fm/we-the-panel. All right. So, any thoughts on the episode as a whole?
Go first, Tim.
It's just I don't know. I mean, I think Shota said it best last episode, which was like about time. Like, so this is just like a whole wrap up of like the story and like from beginning to end. I was more interested in the newer stuff that we were seeing from the new people in the house. And like, I don't know, maybe I'm just done with the whole Cena Makun thing. I don't know. Nah, that's just me. What about you, Chess?
I don't know. Like, I've called it since episode 1 that they would end up together or at least have feelings for each other. I mean, I just hate how it ended. Like, that's my overall take on this episode. I hate how it ended because they just built it up so much throughout the episode, and then they're just going to give us a cliffhanger. Which, like, in some cases, cliffhangers are good, but this one I don't think it was that necessary. But
yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I don't know. I don't think this is the ending of that storyline, but we will get there. There are other things to talk about before we get there. So we will start with the beginning of the episode.
Oh, wait, just one more thought. Sorry to cut you off, but like, he's not even on the show anymore, and he's still milking it. Oh, I'm still going to America. I have net drift. Sorry. Okay, that's it. He's just... Okay, James, let's start us off with the first scene.
he will never leave Terrace House. This man's
Masato,
never going to leave.
Go to America already.
Such passion towards this topic, but we will get there. We definitely will get there. But before we do, we will get to the start of the episode where we see Yu and Tori-chan in the car. They've returned to the car. Crazy.
Damn.
For recap, they think that Hana and Daiki are a thing, and they see Cena and Masato, and we get to see some scenes from the first season where we see Masato surfing and surfing and surfing. But the actual beginning of the episode starts in the guy's room where Tae-chan is by himself and he's sitting on the bed calling Masato, asking if he wants to go out for dinner. And then from there, we move over to Hana and Cena, who are also talking about Masato and how Sena's been meeting up with him. And Hana brings up the question of, is Cena gonna send off Masato? But like before he leaves to California, I think. And Cena told her that she thinks that there's nothing more that she can do. But Hana wants Cena to tell him that she loves him. So what do you guys think about that? The Tae-chan asking Masato out for dinner. I know we'll get to that actual scene, but I guess like that little part, and then Hana and Cena talking about Masato.
It was cute seeing
Yeah.
Tae-chan on this. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. You want to go on a date? And he's like, yeah, let's go grab dinner. It's a cute bro catch-up moment. How long do you think Masato and Cena have been dating? Because we don't have an actual timeline. It's all assumed and behind like back doors and
I don't even
off
think
camera.
they're dating, to be honest.
They're not dating.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it's more of like a dealing situation, you know?
Yeah.
Word? So then, do you just tell someone that you're dealing with, hey, I love you? Like, what? Is that a thing? Viewers at home, let us know down below. If you're just casually seeing someone, you just tell them I love you right before they leave on a trip? Yes or no? Let us know. Yeah, what do you guys think?
I feel like it's more of like a declaration of like, what are we? You know, like we'll get to, once again, like we'll get to that last scene. Like we're really hyping up this last scene, but
yeah, we
we'll
really
get
are.
there. But yeah, I think it's more of like a, when she says like tell him that like she loves him, I think it's more of just a I want this to be a thing. I guess. And I guess I love you or I like you is the way to do it, I guess.
I think that call from Tae-chan was like a way to get Masato to say his feelings for Cena. That's what I initially thought. And I thought Hana was doing the same thing with Cena. So my theory is that Tae-chan and Hana were like kind of trying to make a plan together to try to make them go say their feelings to each other. But I thought way too deep into that, so it might not be it. But yeah,
honestly, I would not be surprised because that actually makes a lot of sense. Like now that you say that, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, huh, maybe. Because Sena did tell. Did she? Yeah, Sena did tell everyone that she's kind of in. Yeah.
She told the whole house.
Yeah, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, and like
definitely makes sense.
Plus, Hana is such a sneaky person, I feel like. So I feel like she would conspire those things to make it happen.
For sure. All right, so the next scene is the one that I talked about earlier, which was dinner with Masato. So Tae-chan shows up, and Masato's already at the restaurant. They're eating burgers and fries, and while they're talking, Masato says that he doesn't really know if he has feelings for Sena. And Tae-chan was like, okay, what if in a hypothetical situation, if she confessed to you, how would you answer? And Masato's answer was so safe. He was like, I would just answer honestly in the moment. So it's like, what?
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
I don't know. Like, why in the moment? Like, what does that mean?
I feel he was deflecting. He was deflecting his question. He didn't want to answer. Maybe he didn't really think about it. And maybe he didn't want to, like, I guess, process those emotions at dinner or, like, talk it out, especially with the camera there. So I feel like he was just deflecting. such like a yeah. You said it best. It's such a safe answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was such a Masato thing for him to say.
You're not wrong.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. When he said it, I was like at a loss for words because I'm like, really? But yeah, you could be right, Tim. It might be just him deflecting and not willing to admit that he might like her, hopefully, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? At this point, with Masato, I'm just like I just want to get it over with. But at the same time, you know, the guy is leaving the country at some point. So we'll
that
see what
carried over
happens.
so many episodes.
Yeah.
When did he say he was leaving? Christmas of last season? And he's still here!
It was like, what, episode 9, or sorry, episode
Maybe like episode 10 or something. Yeah.
And
8
then
episodes later, he's still here! Leave!
he left at 12, and we're still talking about him. Episode 18.
My goodness. My goodness.
Quick tangent. Out of everyone who's left the house, who's like leaving scenes or like who left the house best in your opinion?
Out of everyone that left the house, how many? There's only been 3 people.
Yeah, out of those 3, who had the best peace out?
Like, in what sense?
I don't know. Like, who did you like when they? Because right now, my favorite is Shota. Irish goodbye, left without saying anything, clean cut, gone. Like, easy peasy. Said, I'm leaving last episode, was gone the next. Masato said it like 3 episodes, and then dragged it out, and he's still here.
Oh, like, whose departure was like...
Yeah, whose departure did you like best? Mine is Shota's.
Shota's was the funniest to me.
Wow.
It's just because I'm like, yo, I'm gone. Okay, bye.
I'm leaving. Okay, bye. All right, I'm gonna head out.
And then Masato was very sweet. Same with Rie. But I do think Rie was a little bit forgettable.
I don't remember Rie's.
Yeah. Shota was funny. Rie was kind of forgettable, and then Masato was the most emotional one to me. But the fact that he dragged it out for the rest of this season, it's just kind of funny to me.
I don't know about that. I feel like so here's what's happening in my brain right now as I'm taking in this question. So you're asking whose departure from the house was the best?
Your favorite? No,
right?
Which one do you favor? Yeah.
Okay, so if that is the question, then Rie's is definitely the most forgettable because she just kind of dipped. No, that's a lie. She cried a little bit, and then the girls cried, and then she dipped. Right? When it comes to Shota, once again, he just dipped without telling anyone. So that's that was already kind of oh damn, you really did the girls dirty like that, man. And then so that's why I really think Masato's definitely was my favorite because it really signified the end of the season. And before you guys make that face, or before Tim makes that face, I want to clarify. Masato had the best departure from the house. Masato probably has the worst departure from the series.
I agree. I 100% agree.
Yeah. What, you mean when he's walking down the street holding his surfboard?
That's him leaving the house.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
That's not him leaving the series. And I also feel we're not done seeing him in the series. I feel we're still going to see him somehow.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
But purely in terms of leaving the house, Masato had the best one because that felt the most like an ending.
The only appeal I see in his departure leaving the house was the jokes we made saying he's just gonna surf down the street. That's the only thing I liked about that shot. But okay.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
no, I agree with James. Like, that's the reason why I ranked it how it is because, like, yeah, James, you're right. Masato's departure from the house is the best way to like do a departure, make it make it emotional, and then just like have that scenic shot of like him walking away, and then like how I would rank it from my favorite to least favorite would definitely be Masato, Shota, and Rie, because like Rie, like you're right, she just like cried for 2 seconds and then left, moved on with her life.
Yeah.
Shota left, but I don't think he left the series because he's like still there. I
Because
feel
he's
like
still here.
yeah, I feel like he's gonna like they're still gonna record him doing like a wedding episode or like somewhere where the fiance will show up. I feel like that's would be his show departure.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe.
James gave up.
I don't know, man.
Unless he has his kid first.
Oh my goodness.
Conspiracy.
Y'all
Conspiracy.
gotta get off that. If you didn't notice, if you don't look at our comment section, Scott clarified with us that Shota does not have kids.
Oh,
So-
word.
Oh, dang.
See, shout out to Scott once
man.
again.
Well,
giving us the
thanks,
facts.
Scott. But like, can we just live in the fantasy that Shota does have a child?
Yeah, I'm just gonna imply that Chota has a secret kid.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I got a secret.
Okay. Before we get too far into all of the characters from season 1, let's continue on with the episode.
Right.
So there is okay, just so we can move on from Masato, there's the little scene where Hana, Cena, and Daiki are in the living room, and Cena cries about Masato. That's it. Moving on.
Amazing.
The next day, we get to see Cena getting ready for her interview with Glitter Magazine, which is great. This is the part where we see a lot of work-related stuff happening. So when it comes to Cena, we see her interview where she meets with the 3 glitter interviewers, and she talks about how she has like a cool look, and then they get to see like the back of her hair, the front of her head, or whatever else that was. And the big thing from that interview is that Glitter wants her to have more of a cute look, which I feel like she could still pull off. Even though she definitely does have that like cool kind of vibe to her, even just in the way that she looks and the way that she walks and talks and all that kind of stuff. Like she's cool in that sense, but she could pull off a cute look.
Like a Momo Kawaii type of look.
Yeah,
Word.
something like that. And so that's from Seina's point of view. Then we get to see Taechan, where he shows up to a singing class, vocal control class. Something about his breathing. To help him-
Projecting his voice.
Yeah, so it was really cool because we got to see him learn how to use his diaphragm to project. And I love that, seeing people learn how to have proper technique, because you love to see it. But the way that it was done was pretty interesting. He showed up to the class, and the teacher was there, and the first thing that he made Taechan do was lie down on the ground, which does make sense, because like it just makes sense. And then he put a water bottle on Taechan's stomach to show that like your stomach should be expanding when you're taking a proper breath in. It is okay to look fat if you're taking a big breath. And they did stuff like going through just his breath control, and they also did stuff with like his vowels, which I thought was interesting. I thought it was cool. So yeah, that class is great. Then we got to see, oh my god, in my notes I put Hana, but I know that this is Momo. We got to see Momo in a meeting with a producer about putting lyrics into a song, which was like, what? She does that like, bro, Momo.
What doesn't she do?
Yeah,
I know,
Momo is
right?
so multi-talented. Like, I wish. She's probably like a triple threat too. Like singing, acting, dancing. She could probably do all that. But
Dancing?
hey man, I wouldn't be surprised. At this point,
I would like to see it. I don't
done
think
everything.
so, but I'd like to see it.
she's done literally everything. But yeah, like, what do you guys think of all of this work that's like I feel like the seeds are growing when it comes to like their professional careers and stuff like that. Like, so what do you think of Seina's glitter interview? What do you think of Tae-chan's singing class? And what do you think about Momo potentially being featured on a song? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel Cena is still working and like pushing towards that whole idea of being a model, like a full-on model. Like, yeah, she got work and then, work dipped and then she didn't have work and now she's trying to get more work again. And she wants to kind of like get to that status. She's still green in terms of her experience with the modeling world. So I think she wants to get closer to Hannah's level, where she has more consistent work and doing photo shoots regularly, and then maybe a step up from that and being like an actual like a supermodel, like have like a brand recognition to her name, like, oh, it's Cena so and so, you know what I mean? So there's that goal, and like you can see those steps towards it, and you saw her like small goal, but I feel Tae-chan still has no direction. I feel like, yeah, he wants to be an actor because back in high school, that was like, I guess, his dream and he thought he could be one, but we still don't have a small goal picture and a big goal picture. Even with Momo, like all of these experiences that she's doing is going towards her writing, whatever that equates to. That's like kind of small goal, live your life, gain all these experiences to be able to become a better writer and then push that forward. And I think she's working for a blog last time we checked in on that.
Yeah.
So I see them, taking steps forward and taking off, while Tae-chan, he's taking steps, but I'm forward. I don't know. I don't see a direction with where Tae-chan's going. What's his goal here?
Mm-hmm.
Unless I missed something. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. For Tae-chan, it's like, it's a good start. Like, might as well just learn some acting skills and then see where it would lead him. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't think he has a sense of direction either, but like at this point I think it's okay because at least he knows that he wants to be an actor and he's taking classes towards it. With Cena, I feel like she could potentially get glitter. With that cute look, I think she would need pointers from Hana and some other models that do have that look. Like, yeah, Cena has like the cool look or the cool look. She doesn't really have the I guess a typical Japanese cute look that glitter was looking for. So yeah, I think like if she has like another interview, then she could probably get it. But if it's just that one interview, I have no idea if she's going to get it or not. Yeah. And like Momo, at this point, I'm like, Momo can do anything, so I won't be surprised if she gets a demo or not. How about you, James?
Yeah, like I get what you're saying. Like for Sena, like she definitely still does have a lot to prove because she's fairly new in like the modeling game. But having another model in the house is going to be super beneficial for her. And she probably has made like a bunch of different connections through like the stuff that she's already done. So yeah, she'll definitely have a lot to work on, and hopefully like it all works out for her. In terms of Tae-chan, I don't know, like I don't really know because I don't know like what you have to do to become an actor, you know? So I'm kind of just like just supporting him as much as I possibly can. And then in terms of Momo, yeah, I'm just like, what can't she do? Like she could do everything. And yeah, I get it. Like she is just gaining like experiences for like her blogs or like for her writing. So it's like it's cool for her. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just so surprised that she can do like so much. But it's cool. I don't know. It's there. I'm trying to see this as positive as possible, and it's just like they're planting seeds for their careers, and it's all working out for them, hopefully.
Yay!
But yeah, it's so funny that I talked about wanting to stop talking about Masato But then we get to see the next scene where Cena comes home and talks to Tae-chan about Masato.
Oh my goodness.
Because Cena knows that Tae-chan is seeing him off before he leaves for the States.
Mhm.
And Tae-chan told Cena that like he wants her to come. And yeah, so that's that scene. I kind of want to save the rest of the Cena and Masato talk for the end of the episode because I know we're gonna have a lot to say there.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Skipping over to the next scene, we get to see some Hana and Daiki.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Hana
Ooh
is
la
in the
la.
kitchen making some delicious burger steaks for Daiki.
Someone's in the kitchen with Hannah.
Oh my. No.
But no, I mean like the food looked good. Like Daiki came home and was like, "Oh snap, you made food for me," and it was cool. They had a
Mhm.
nice little conversation about what Daiki eats when he's losing weight, and he talks about
Sorry,
how he
small side note. She made
Yeah.
food just for him. No one else.
Oh.
Just for him. Just for him. That was a dinner for just them too. No one else. All
Hey
right.
man, she's trying her darndest to
Mhm.
make this thing work.
Pulling
Mhm.
out all the stops.
Oh yeah.
Wifey material.
Oh yeah.
Knows how to cook.
Oh
Ah.
yeah. But yeah, so Daiki talked about how when he's losing weight, he doesn't drink, and he doesn't really eat dinner.
Mhm.
But then Hannah was like, "Okay, amazing. Now I know I'm gonna support you through my cooking," which is like, whoa. Imagine just someone trading for like. Imagine you're in Daiki's shoes, and you just hear like, "Okay, I'm basically gonna have my own nutritionist doing all this work for me. My own nutritionist and my own personal chef." Like, bro, that's amazing, and it's doing it for free because she's so into him.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
This is
man.
crazy. And like, okay, I'm gonna put the next scene together with this one just so we could talk
Yeah.
about Hannah and everything about her. So the next scene, Sena, Hannah, and Tae-chan all go to Daiki's gym because they're gonna have like a little training session with him. And as soon as Hannah walks in those doors,
Oh
She
yeah.
has the biggest hard eyes for him. She sees
Wait.
Daiki doing a little that.
Going off.
Yeah, he's going
Practicing his
off.
combos.
And Hana's literally just like, wow.
Wow. His combinations are
Yeah.
so tight. Ah.
Yeah, so then Daiki trains them, and you can tell that Hana is in love with this guy.
Oh yeah.
She was flirting that whole time. Come on.
Enjoying every second of it. Oh, that was actually really cute.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I like I mean, we laugh about Hana being swoon. That was like one of the cutest things that I've seen Hana
Mhm.
do so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot more for lack of a better word, dynamic than the other like relationships that we've been seeing and pushing for so far. Like with
Mm.
Tae-chan and Rie. It was like a more wholesome, like, will they, won't they? With Masato and Cena, it was more of like a and then
Oh my.
oh come on, the whole scene in the room. We all had
Yeah.
that was a mixed bag of feelings.
Hey, I just called it. That's all I
was-
could say.
That was a mixed bag of feelings for us, and it's still ongoing. And we'll get to it, I think, in 2 scenes.
Yep.
But this one's more like, oh shit, like, you know, like it's taken off quickly, but like it feels so much more like storyline. I don't know, like straight out of a manga or anime or like.
Did you say, oh, I thought you said Among Us. And I was like,
Oh no.
Oh.
A manga.
manga, okay, yeah, yeah.
Manga
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
manga.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's definitely, you can tell they both reciprocate, and they're both
Mhm.
like, you know, not needing to get drunk in a party for anything to happen. So yeah,
Yikes.
yeah, I like it. It's a lot more dynamic and wholesome, but not as not too shy as Tichan and Rie.
It's more natural with them two than the other two couples.
Yes, natural. That's
yeah.
Thank you. Not dynamic, natural. Thank you.
But I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you got okay, yeah. It's just like you hit it on the spot there. Like it's natural, and I know I said it last episode, but they really do just have this this chemistry about them. Like as much as I talk about how Hana is trying her hardest to make this work, like you can just see that they mesh so well together. And even when they're talking, there's chemistry there. And during the trading scene, Daiki and Hana are making eye contact, and Hana is smiling, she has the biggest grin on her face while she's throwing that left punch, and Daiki smiling, and heck, even Taechan smiling just cause it's nice. It's really nice. And even in that next little scene, which I forgot to talk about, where Hana and Taechan and Cena go to the cafe, and Hana's like, I see him in a new light. And as soon as she said that, I was like, are you sure it's a new light? Are you sure or is it just you just like him even more? She's just so into him.
She's smitten.
Yeah.
She is smitten.
Smitten.
Yeah, it's just I really hope that they work out because they give me such positive vibes just between the two of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's so different from the other relationship that we're about to talk about right now. As we go back to the house.
Oh boy.
All 5 of them are at the house talking about Masato leaving tomorrow and how Cena is gonna confess her feelings to him.
Oh my.
Wild. So then we skip over to the airport, which is in, what was it called? Nagawa?
Don't trust me.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know it, but it starts with an N.
Airport.
It's an airport. We're at an airport. And at the airport, we see Masato. And then he's just kind of walking down the airport. And then it skips over back to the house where Hana and Daiki are talking. And Hana's like, honestly, I don't think Cena can do it. And I was like, wow, okay. Then we get back to the airport where the 3 OGs, Taechan, Cena, and Momo, show up at the airport and they say hi to Masato. And they're like, hey. And then Masato's like, oh my gosh, hot. Okay, cool. And while they're having some little small talk, Momo and Taechan go to the bathroom together.
No. Momo's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Taechan, come with me. Taechan's like, what? Oh, right.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, best exit. Oh my god.
So smooth coming from Taechan.
You can't write that.
Yeah. So they leave. They exit the situation. And after a nice long pause, Sena's like, I liked you. And then the episode ends.
And there's not even a no, nothing.
But yeah, what would you guys think about that?
Can we first talk about if the I liked you is a translation or not? Because there's so much to unpack there.
I liked you. What a way to end the episode and to say goodbye. Not I like you, not like I'm into you, not like, but like I liked you.
ED.
ED. If any of you guys watching can shed some light on that, if that's like a mistranslation or if that's actually what she meant, like past tense, let us know down below.
Yeah, because if it's past tense, I'm going to be like, why? How did it lead from I like Masato to I liked Masato?
Okay.
Where did it go?
Okay. Let's analyze this from 2 points. So let's put it as like let's analyze it as like, what if it said I like you? Like it was just like a straight up like, okay, I'm still into you. Like, does it make a difference? Like,
Definitely makes a
right?
difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
like-
Right.
Because the present tense, past tense, it's like, okay, if she said I liked you, like if we saw like as we saw it in the subtitle, then I would like if someone said that to me, I'd be like, oh, damn, but not now. So it's just like, okay, like good to know.
I don't know.
Like-
I feel like if it's the past tense, I feel like it's a cop out from Cena.
She's half-assing the
Yeah.
confession. Okay, yeah, I was on board with the same thing.
Yeah, because like if she just went, because like we know like a good chunk of Cena at this point, like she can be blunt, right?
Yeah.
So
But she could also beat her on the bush. Like, have you seen
exactly
like in
but
the
it's
last
only,
like 2-3 episodes, like she's like at any time like she's gonna bring Masato up, she's like she starts crying a little
that's
bit.
the thing. That's where I'm like you can tell she can be blunt towards others about anything but Masato. So I feel like with her feelings towards Masato, she knows it's real, but she's so scared to approach it that she's gonna cop out every single time, which makes me frustrated.
Yeah. And honestly, if that's the case, that means that Hana was right. She didn't think Cena could do it.
Yeah.
I guess she didn't do it.
Oh, word. Oh.
There's
I
so
just
much.
I just look at that as like, what's the point? If you liked him and you no longer like him, what's the point of confessing? Like, I mean, maybe closure? Does she need closure? I mean,
That might be it.
Yeah, I
It really
guess
could be
so.
for closure. But it really depends on what she's expecting back, Like,
is she expecting him to stay?
oh,
Is he
I
gonna
don't
come
think
back
that's
on the show?
Definitely not.
Is he back on the show because we still don't have a third guy? Oh!
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
We
Okay.
still don't have a third guy, and if
No,
you
we don't.
noticed, there was no more ads saying there we have openings. Send us applications. So, oh, please don't
Tim.
the show.
Tim.
Bro, honestly,
Wait, you might be right. We're never gonna get rid of Masato. He's never
Oh
gonna
my
leave the show.
He's not gonna go to America.
oh my god. Guys, he's literally at the airport.
Yeah, and then what if Cena's speech convinces him to stay?
Hey.
Oh.
Bro, this isn't a
He
drama.
could easily
This isn't a
cancel his
drama.
flight.
No.
It's not-
Anything. As you said
No.
before, James,
Oh my god.
anything can happen in Terrace
Anything
House.
can happen.
Oh my
Anything
God.
can happen. Oh my god.
Honestly, bro, if that does happen, one of the worst plot twists in all of Terrace House history. He decides
Hey,
to come back to the
but-
house.
But drama show wise, very typical, but amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would. Oh my god, dude, yeah.
I'm sorry, but Terrace House is not your typical drama.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
but like,
But like
me and Tim wanted to.
yeah. Oh, wait. No. Okay, I don't want it to happen. I want him to get on that plane and F off. But I mean, it would make such good reality TV.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Oh
God.
my goodness. Okay, well,
it would be so good.
I mean, since we're already there, what do you guys think is gonna happen next?
Well, that no, I'm joking.
Oh yeah. I could see it happening. If it, oh my god, if it was, then producers big brain. But I think they're just gonna hash it out, and I think it's gonna end with Cena in tears and with Masato surfing onto the plane. He's gonna just surf down the tube into
He's
the
a little
plane.
Oh
tarmac, and
my
he's just into his seat.
Yeah, please.
Well, I think okay, Masato surfing away would not be my prediction for next episode. But I think that well, obviously Cena's gonna explain everything, I hope. And then I feel like Masato would probably say like, "Hey, I liked you too." And then or he'll say either I liked you or I like you, but obviously we can't let this continue. And then America flies off to America. That's what I think. Hana and Daiki, I feel like another date next episode, but we'll see.
Definitely another date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had another realization.
What is it?
Go.
Well, I mean, okay, so spoiler alert. In the previous episodes, to our fans who have watched the previous episodes, we have done a little bit of research in terms of Masato or Makan and his career, and how pause right now if you don't want to hear about how it ends up, but yeah, his surf career didn't really go anywhere. And maybe it's because he didn't go to America.
Oh my goodness.
Because he decided to stay. Sorry, that's it. That's my last. That is my last thing. Okay, that's my last conspiracy theory.
Oh man! Oh my gosh!
How about you, James?
It's I feel like it's very interesting that like it's just really cool that Taechan is not like the main storyline right now. So in terms of what's gonna happen with Taechan, I don't really know. Like he'll just keep working on his craft, I guess. And I hope we get to see that. Like if he genuinely does work on his craft, like I hope we get to see that because that'd be really interesting. But in terms of the other four, Hana and Daiki, like I hope like that just keeps clicking, and I hope that she keeps making him food, and I hope that he keeps dropping his weight however much he needs to drop, and I hope he gets like strong enough to do his title fight. I also hope that we get to see his title fight eventually.
Yeah.
And then in terms of Cena and Masato, I don't know. I'm kind of over it.
Thank you. Me too. Hop on the plane.
The more that we talk about it, the more I'm just kind of like, we've been talking about them for 18 episodes. So,
I mean, okay, if that whole plot twist happens, I will be 100% invested in this relationship.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, like they're cool because they're like two of the OG members, but it's like the way that they've gotten together or the way that they've like intertwined is like I don't really need to see it. I'm just like he's gone, and it's not like we really like were into him that much in the first place. So I don't know. The main thing for me right now is Hana and Daiki, and then I want to see what this next guy or whatever guy is gonna come to the house. Like I want to see him show up eventually, just so we can have something else to talk about other than Masato and Cena.
Maybe we have a Momo love interest. Who knows?
Oh my god, Momo!
Yes.
Anything can happen. Yeah.
I hope we get to see. I hope we get to hear her song.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay, hold on. Just hold on for me for like this thing. Okay, so what if she finds a love interest within the next couple of episodes?
And it's Masato. No, I'm just.
Oh my god.
No. Okay, yeah. Finish your train of thought.
And then she'll write the song about her love interest.
With that dubstep beat in the background?
Yeah, why not?
It can work.
Why not? It can work.
It could be like Ariana Grande's what's that
Break Free, you know?
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember I mean, but did you hear the beat that the producer gave her? Like, it was
Hey.
so like
Anything can happen.
not
Wait,
free.
what's that one where it was like, no, I can't sing it, can I? You're gonna get copyright strike.
I mean,
It's
it
like,
depends on.
a piece of me.
I don't even know who sings that.
Oh, it's a Zed song.
It's a Zed song,
Zed.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Clarity.
Clarity. That's the song.
Yeah, it could be like
Yeah.
Clarity, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it is Terrace House, and anything can happen on Terrace House.
Yes.
So, to all of our watchers on YouTube, please let us know down in the comments section below, and to all of our listeners on Spotify, Anchor, and anywhere you get your podcasts from and are listening to us, reach out and comment on our YouTube videos. What do you think is going to happen next? Will we get to hear Momo's song? Will we get to see Shota and his wedding day? And
Let's
potentially
hope.
his fiance and wife?
Let's hope.
What's going to happen with Masato and Cena? Do you want Masato to come back to the house? Do you want Cena to just tell him off and he goes to America? Let us know, because it's Terrace House and anything can happen. Thanks for joining us with this episode of We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast. I'm Tim. We've got our resident TikToker, Cheska.
Put the other way.
Tell the people what's up, Cheska. What are you up to? Where can they reach you? And if they want to know more about you, where can they go?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, I guess, because I'm still the resident TikToker. At Cheska Camille _
Dope. We also have our sound guy and sound producer and research analyst, Mr. James Tortosillo. Please let the people know what you're up to, and if they want to know more about you, where can they go?
You can reach out to me via my Instagram or my YouTube channel, JT_27, and my YouTube will be linked down below. And before we get to the final links, Tim, our Tito Sneaky himself, where can we find you?
You can catch my personal Instagram down below, but it's going to be Timbit1997. I also have a YouTube channel with one video on it so far. I mean, I've been saying I was going to post another one, so I've been slacking, but more content on the way, hopefully. All the stuff down below. Yeah, so let us know. Or, check us out. And
Perfect. And
don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Okay, yeah. As Tim said, this has been We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast. And before we go, just another quick reminder that you can find us on Spotify, Anchor, wherever else you could listen to your podcasts. Spotify at We the Panel or We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast, and anchor.fm/we-the-panel. Thank you so much again for watching and for listening. And once again, before we go, please remember to wear your masks. Wow, you can't see it at all.
Oh my, hold on, let me get my
Oh my God, you're gonna, okay.
Wear your mask and remember to sleep warmly. Okay.
Oh my.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.